Welcome to our video essay on why good Bollywood films often fail at the box office. Bollywood, one of the largest film industries in the world, produces hundreds of films each year. While some become blockbuster hits, many high-quality films struggle to find their audience. Today, we'll explore the reasons behind this paradox, from the challenges of catering to diverse audience tastes, to the impact of multiplex culture and the importance of strategic advertising. We'll delve into the multifaceted landscape of Bollywood cinema. So, let's uncover why good Bollywood films fail and what can be done to change this trend. Despite the admiration Hindi audiences express for South and other regional movies, there's a persistent question. Why aren't movies like that made in Bollywood anymore? It's baffling when excellent films like Lapata Ladies, Mudgan Express, Do Aur Do Pyar, despite receiving positive reviews and being genuinely good, fail to receive appreciation at the box office. Instead, they are only valued when they make their way to OTT platforms. In the world of cinema, crafting a story that satisfies everyone is no easy feat. Audience tastes vary widely, and what works for one person might not work for another. This challenge is particularly evident in the realm of niche cinema, where quality films often struggle to find their audience. Take, for example, the 2011 Bollywood film Raw 1, which failed both critically and commercially for several reasons. The director's attempt to cater to both family audiences, who didn't understand the gaming aspect, and younger viewers, who weren't interested in traditional masala elements, resulted in a film that worked for neither. However, this doesn't mean directors should shy away from making niche films. There's value in creating movies for specific audiences, as long as it's done with conviction. Conversely, if a director aims to make a film that appeals to a broader audience, that's valid too, provided it was their intention from the outset. A large section of society, struggling to make ends meet, once depended on single-screen theaters and their affordable ticket prices for entertainment. However, single screens have been on a steady decline for a while now, making movies a luxury rather than a regular pastime. This decline has hit rural India especially hard, where accessing cinema is becoming increasingly difficult both financially and practically, as multiplexes are often located in faraway towns. In multiplexes, the 10 times rise in ticket prices is only part of the problem. Concession stand prices are another hurdle. Even if a day worker saves up money to go to the movies once a month, taking their family becomes unaffordable, sometimes costing them a month's wage. As a result, they might only visit a couple of times a year, typically for big star or magnum opus films. This leaves little space for low-budget, critically acclaimed cinema to find viewers, excluding a large chunk of society from the cinematic experience. Meanwhile, in the South, the single-screen culture, along with the tradition of hooting and cheering, still thrives in rural India, providing a more accessible and community-oriented cinematic experience. While Bollywood had seen significant successes before, it wasn't until 2007 and 2008, with the releases of Om Shanti Om and Gajini, that the crore clubs became household terminologies. But why was this? Did we experience a sudden spike in audience consumption? Yes and no. Yes, there was a wider release of Bollywood movies in non-Hindi speaking states, but the primary increase in box office revenue was due to higher ticket prices and the proliferation of multiplexes. Big movies with big stars also benefited from their rewatchability factor, which smaller films lacked. These small films were often confined to limited screens. However, imagine if a film like Lapata Ladies, which rural India can easily connect to, was shown in single screens across the nation. It could have had a significant impact, increasing word of mouth for the movie and its box office collections. Makers should have a clear idea of who can relate to their movie. For instance, a film like Mudgan Express should have focused on attracting youth to theaters. This brings us to the next point: advertising. Bollywood filmmakers should first recognize and categorize their audience, having a clear understanding of who they are targeting. Market your film to them, and if the target audience likes your film, they will take care of promoting it to a wider audience. For example, in Tamil Nadu, Vijay films are mostly marketed to his fans because his films follow a certain template, so other audiences know what to expect. In Kerala, recent releases like Avisham had the team promote it in colleges due to its storyline. However, you cannot promote all films in colleges or on news shows, because each film has a different soul. In the first day, first show of these movies, you can see a rush of the target audience, and slowly, as the days go by, there's an increase in the variety of audience showing up for the movie. This yet again brings us to the next topic, breathing space. Today, due to the hype created around initial collections, a movie is often judged as having no future if it doesn't perform well in its opening weekend. This rush to measure success can be detrimental, as films are not given enough time to gain word of mouth traction before being moved to OTT platforms. In the past, movies had a longer run in theaters, allowing them to build an audience gradually. The current system pressures films to perform immediately, which isn't always reflective of their quality or potential to resonate with viewers over time. For instance, many critically acclaimed films might start slow but gain momentum through positive word of mouth, ultimately becoming successful. However, with the current trend of early OTT releases, these films lose their chance to flourish in theaters. The obsession with immediate box office returns can overshadow the importance of storytelling and artistic value, reducing the diversity of content that gets the opportunity to be showcased on the big screen. Moreover, this rush also affects how audiences perceive movies. When films are pulled from theaters too soon, audiences may miss out on discovering hidden gems, and filmmakers lose their chance to connect with a broader audience. If the industry could shift its focus from instant success to long-term impact, it would create a healthier environment for a variety of films to thrive. Giving movies more breathing space in theaters could help them find their audience, generate organic buzz, and achieve the success they truly deserve. Building goodwill among audiences is crucial for long-term success. Filmmakers need to have patience with their audience and be ready to consider even small profits as successes. Making movies with conviction aimed at a specific target audience is essential. Audiences can easily recognize when they are being pandered to or patronized, and such tactics often backfire. Instead, genuine efforts to connect with viewers on a meaningful level can create loyal fans who support films beyond the initial release. For example, films that resonate deeply with a particular demographic can create a strong word-of-mouth buzz, leading to a sustained interest and viewership over time. It's important for filmmakers to trust their vision and understand that success may not always come instantly, but can build gradually with the right approach. In conclusion, the challenges faced by Bollywood films are multifaceted, involving audience segmentation, distribution strategies, advertising approaches, and the pressures of immediate box office success. By understanding and addressing these issues, the industry can create an environment where good films, regardless of their budget or initial reception, have the chance to thrive. Embracing niche markets, preserving single-screen theaters, strategically planning releases, and allowing films the breathing space they need can ensure that quality cinema reaches and resonates with a wider audience. Additionally, creating goodwill among audiences and making films with genuine conviction aimed at the target audience can foster a more loyal and engaged viewership. Ultimately, the goal should be to celebrate diverse storytelling and provide every film with the opportunity to succeed on its own terms. By doing so, Bollywood can not only retain its cultural richness, but also evolve to meet the changing dynamics of the modern film industry. Thank you for watching. If you found this analysis insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth explorations of the film industry.